Hi, Bob Loeffler here with fearlessagentrecruiting.com. Now in this video, I want to talk about why the other recruiting programs don't work. So I was a highly trained recruiter, very successful at recruiting, but I worked for a Century 21 that had lots of locations, 800 agents. And in each location, they had a manager that was tasked with the job of recruiting. So the owner would always try to get them excited and jazzed up about recruiting, and he's constantly bringing in all these different recruiting training programs, and none of them ever worked. So here's why. See if this doesn't sound familiar. First of all, they were way too much work. The managers they have 17 number one priorities every day. They don't need more work to do. You, if you're the owner, you don't need more work to do. They were way too complicated, much too hard to implement, and they had too many steps. So I remember one of them in particular. They had step 1, clarify the vision. Step 2 was do market research. We had to put pins and maps and all kinds of crazy things all over the city. Step 3 was analyze and plan. Step 4 was initiate the plan. And then step 5 was reflect and revise. And I'm like, really? If it's ever more complicated than step 1, call, and step 2, meet, it's too complicated. It never needs to be more complicated than that. So targeting seems to be what all these recruiting trainers talk about when they can't teach you the simple skill of setting appointments with producing agents. So that's all we talk about at Fearless Agent. They're always taught, by the way, by somebody who I would describe as Mr. or Mrs. Pizzazz. They, it was always like their father owned a real estate company or their mommy owned a real estate company, and they have this magnetic personality and they were very good at recruiting. Well, I can't teach you how to have a magnetic personality. I can't teach you how to have daddy's money. That's not transferable. So I want anybody with a decent personality, with a set of skills, the right schedule, the right systems. So Fearless Agent Recruiting requires no technology whatsoever. There is never going to be any additional spending. Once you learn it, it's like a car, you never have to put gas in. There will be no marketing that you will need to do. In fact, if you do marketing, it will probably harm your chances of recruiting the right agents. So I want you to know what your competitors do not know. I want you to have what your competitors will never have. So you're going to have a simple step-by-step system that works forever. You will know who is and who is not recruitable on that very first call. That's important. You will effortlessly be able to book appointments with those agents who are recruitable, and you will have a simple, duplicatable, step-by-step presentation, both on the phone and face-to-face, that makes it easy for you to recruit them on the very first call, or on the very first visit, excuse me. So you'll know the only 2 jobs in recruiting that make you any money. You will avoid the 2 obstacles that keep owners and recruiters from succeeding in recruiting. And I will create a unique selling proposition for your company that positions your company correctly in the marketplace, and you will know how to get them signed up on that very first visit. So you will eliminate all objections rather than overcoming them, and your commission structure will no longer define you and your company. So Fearless Agent Recruiting clients sit on a throne made of the skulls of their enemies. You are not going to have to put up with the baloney that other owners have to put up with. So in the next video, I'm going to teach you some skills, step-by-step skills, that are going to make a huge difference in your ability to recruit producing agents. And again, just remember, if you ever want to talk to me personally, my cell phone number, you can call me and I'm going to answer probably, and I'll call you back if I don't, 480-385-8810. I want to make you a recruiting machine that's able to recruit producing agents. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.